What's up, Random Phantom? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're about to get into ranking what I consider to be the best and worst of the DCEU. And with Suicide Squad coming out this weekend, pretty excited for that. So let's get to ranking the DCEU. First up, we have Man of Steel. I consider this to be a really great movie. I'm a big fan of it. The cinematography with Zack Snyder is fantastic. I love Henry Cavill being introduced as the new Superman. There's a lot of great things. The action set pieces are just amazing. So, and then up next, we have Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. I find this to be just okay. It's definitely not the worst, but it's definitely not the best either. It's a little long, with the way they go about, doing the story and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit convoluted. It's a bit dark and dreary. And I will say that, but the best thing about it is, seriously, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is definitely the best out of this whole movie, and just like with what they do with his character, it's pretty great. But I will say it's just okay. Then up next is Wonder Woman. We'll definitely say this is a I don't want to say masterpiece but it comes close. And it's great. It's great. It's the direction by Patty Jenkins is some of the best. The cinematography and the color palette for it is fantastic. Gal Gadot, man, like, she brings it all to the table when it comes to Wonder Woman in this film. And like that No Man Land scene is some of the best cinematography, some of the best action sequence in a long time. And then up next, we have the Suicide Squad. Yeah, this is just trash. This, in my opinion, it is. You guys might like it, but for me, in my opinion, it is just awful. There's like literally no point to this movie. Like, it's so awfully directed. It's awfully edited. Like, I remember going to the theater and seeing this film, and editing lost me within the first 5-10 minutes. It was just like, I didn't even care anymore. Like, it was just awful. Like, I should have left, but I didn't. But I will say the one positive about this movie, you know, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. And then up next is Justice League, the theatrical. I find it to be, man, it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best either. The color tone is a little odd to this. It's extremely rushed. I will say the Flash, his jokes and whatever, most of them land, but it's but there's a few in there that are just like, ugh, what heck happened to that? So, and then we have Aquaman, which I find to be good. I know a lot of people not really big fans of this, but I find it to be good. It's has some great direction. It has a couple of great action sequences. Jason Momoa is fantastic. We won't talk about Amber Heard. But yeah. And then we have Shazam, which I find to be great. I absolutely love Shazam. It's probably one of my favorite superhero movies, and seeing what they do with this movie, it's very lighthearted and a nice change of pace from the majority of the DCEU. The humor is great. The kid, I forget his name, but the kid in this with the humor is just a joy to watch. I love that last like 10 minutes of them introducing more of the Shazam, and I'm looking forward to the sequel to this. I really am. And then up next is Birds of Prey. I don't find it awful. I just find it meh. it's extremely disappointing. For me, it was a bit graphic, and like I feel like they went a little too far with some things. Especially Ewan McGregor's character, he felt so out of place for me, and he just felt miscast. Like, I feel like they could have casted somebody else. Ewan McGregor, he's a great actor, but it felt miscast here. Of course, Margot Robbie, great again as Harley Quinn, but for me, it just didn't do anything for me. And some of the violence in this made me extremely squeamish. And then we have Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, this is just awful. It just is. I can't believe I'm actually putting the sequel to the great movie like Wonder Woman to the awful section. Like, the whole thing is just rushed. Some of it doesn't make sense. Gal Gadot's great though, but Chris Pine's character coming back and the way they go about it just makes absolutely no stinking sense, like at all. Seriously, like at all. It just doesn't make any sense. And I remember seeing this in the theater. It was just an extreme disappointment. And then we have Justice League. I find it good. I'm not a big fan of it. 4 hours long. Hey, that's great. And I find it pretty. I found it just be meh at first, but thinking about it more, really thinking about it and giving it more time to rest, and you know what? It was like, you know what? They gave great character development for every single person, and it was just one of those things where it was like, okay, I can see how they can get better with this. And I'm a huge fan of Zack Snyder, but with fans going about like with the Twitter and whatever, oh my gosh, like that, it's like a little overdone. And then up next is The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. Not gonna give this an official ranking, because like in the next few DC movies, I'll give more of an official ranking since it's new. But with the reactions that are coming out now and my excitement for it, I have a feeling that I'm gonna have it in the great section. Possibly masterpiece. I don't know, but I have a feeling it's gonna be great. Okay, and so what is the worst DCEU movie? Well, we got Suicide Squad. Then we have Wonder Woman, and then I'm gonna change up to meh with Birds of Prey being next. So Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman 84, and Birds of Prey as the bottom three. Then we have Justice League, Batman vs. Superman. I'm going to put Justice League, Zack Snyder next. And then Aquaman. And then I'm going to put Shazam. And then I'm going to put keep Man of Steel where it's at. Then Wonder Woman 8, the first one. And then the Suicide Squad. I would say I'll probably put this around here. Who knows, but right now, Wonder Woman, the first one, is the best out of the DCEU, and Suicide Squad, the original, as the worst DCEU movie. I just want to say, guys, if you have made it to the end of the video and you liked my ranking, go ahead and check out my channel for other rankings like this. I have trailer reactions, top 10s, movie reviews, and a bunch of other film-related content on the channel. If you are new to subscribing, you can go ahead and click the bell to get notified of future videos. It'd be much appreciated. If you are a returning subscriber, I really, really appreciate you. I have a Patreon if you'd like to support me over there. I give early access to videos like these and other content. I have a Twitter if you'd like to follow me there. I give updates to these videos. I talk about my favorite movie news and all that kind of stuff. And then I have a Discord as well where you can join and interact with me and a bunch of other people. So I just want to say one last time, I appreciate you guys. Stay random.